So I made a video a few days ago about the discrimination that Thumin was getting over a piece they made of themselves as Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, which was a wholesome little piece of art where the only reason that people gave Thumin any backlash was because she is a black artist and she drew herself as this character, and people started characterizing it as black-facing and black-washing it, which simply isn't what it is, because what she's doing is she's making herself the character, she's not making the character black. It's a whole different thing, and people were completely taking it the wrong way, and even then, this hate was completely unjustified. Thumin has been harassed for a long while over this piece now, for no reason, no real reason at all, purely because she just wanted to express herself through one of the characters she enjoys, and through a medium that she loves. I made my video thinking that once people like Creepshow, me, and others had spoke up about it, this would all just die away because the haters would kinda get backlash for it and would stop. Sadly, I was completely wrong, as more recently, Thumin has posted once again, saying that she's still getting this discrimination that she was getting. But before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel or haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I make videos every single day, and I'm aiming for 25k by the end of the year, so if you're interested in more content, subscribe, and you can check out my other social media. My Discord server has 930 members, so you can join that down below, and my Twitter has almost 2,000 followers, so you can follow that down below as well. With that being said, let's get right back into the video. This hate has continued with Thumin. She's continued to receive these offensive and harmful DMs purely over her race for months and months now, including stuff like the N-word, a lot of discriminatory slurs, people telling her to take her life, people telling her that she's a racist, and all of these multitude of other things. Alongside that, more recently, Thumin's Discord server has now had to have been temporarily locked down. That is based on the fact that Thumin received a raid in her server. These two raids happened because of these racist people that continued to spam the server and harass Thumin. They started posting animal abuse and gore on the server, and as such, Thumin has had to disable this server, which is completely unfair as Thumin hasn't done anything. She just wants to support a character she likes and create art around a character she likes of herself, but she's receiving discrimination. People are allowed to draw and be whatever they want, especially when there's a clear disparity between fiction and real life. What's happening to Thumin is a complete violation of everything that people should stand for as a community. Thumin hasn't done anything. She's just a black artist who wanted to draw herself as a character, and she's not allowed to do that purely because she's black. People are turning that into some kind of racist thing that she's doing, trying to make it seem like she is the person in the wrong for characterizing herself as a character she loves, when I don't think anyone really has seen this kind of thing happen to white creators if they were to do the same thing. You don't even. It doesn't happen. 99% of the time, white creators, when they draw themselves as white characters, will receive no discrimination at all. However, purely because Thumin is black, this discrimination is going to continue, because people can get away with it, because people don't talk about this type of stuff. As I said in my last video, people don't talk about the real issues. They only talk when it's going to affect their social credit points. Otherwise, people just sit back and turn the other cheek to what's happening. Thumin's discrimination hasn't stopped, and people have just continued to let it happen. So many creators have completely ignored this topic purely because of how taboo it is to talk about. And that's terrible. Use your platform for the right thing. Thumin is still being harassed. With that being said though, hope you have enjoyed this video. I know it was a shorter one. I just wanted to get this message through, because this discrimination to Thumin hasn't stopped, and it needs to. And as such, people do need to come and support Thumin, and many other artists that receive the same discrimination for these minimal things, purely because people want to harass them under the guise of it being for correcting their behavior, when in reality it's just a bunch of racists making excuses to harass. Thumin's done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And she's being harassed for it. And just as I predicted in my own video, I would get no harassment for speaking out. As I said. In fact, as I said, I would get praised for it. It happens. Even though I don't want to, I just want it to be normal. I want it to be normalized that people speak out about this. But sadly, we live in a society, for fuck's sake, We live in a society where this kind of thing is considered taboo, and it's something that people don't talk about, and whenever you do talk about it, you're praised for being some kind of like hero for doing the right thing. Thumin is being harassed, and as such, I believe it is my responsibility as a creator and someone who knows Thumin to speak up and support Thumin in a time of need. Please, if you can, go support Thumin. It would mean a lot to me, and I'm sure it would mean a lot to her too. With that being said though, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I make videos every single day. Thank you to Spy62 for their $180 donation on Patreon across 2 months. That is a huge donation, and it means so much to me that you'd support me like that, Milo. Genuinely, thank you, it means a lot. And also, I want to say an incredible thanks to Ghost of Griever. Ghost of Griever donated $200 on Ko-fi, more than that even, like $230, for me to commission artwork of an artist. And that kind of money for something that doesn't benefit Griever at all is incredible, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you for doing that, Griever. Genuinely, thank you for doing that. This is how the piece is looking, and it looks incredible. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I love it. It's so cool. Genuinely, thank you, Griever, and shout out to the artist who's doing it. You're really talented. I appreciate it a lot. Also, I want to thank all of my server boosters individually for all of their continued support on my Discord server that helped us get to the 30 boosts. That being Seth, Tom, Ruthard, Dutry, Ego, Nem, Pixie, Bean, Wub, Origami, Ghost of Griever, the number 1 furry, and Shortcake. Your support means a lot, and it helps so that I can continue to boost my server up and achieve more cool milestones. With that being said though, as I said, check out my other social media, feel free to subscribe and watch some of my other videos. I make videos like this all the time. Feel free to check my previous video where I go more in depth on what's happening to Thumin, and feel free to check out some of my other content like the Hopeless Peaches documentary, where I prove how the whole commentary community completely messed up in that situation. I also have other videos where I expose certain artists for several things, like my video on Lexit, one of Webtoon's artists, who's been doing some malicious things under the scenes, and yeah, so much more that you can check out on this channel now. I post a lot of content, as I said, daily, 10-minute videos almost. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. 20k by June, maybe? We'll see. With that being said, have a great day, and please support Thumin, as she's genuinely being harassed over something that she shouldn't be. So, go send her some support. From me, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to say you've come from me. I just want you to send her some support because it's the right thing to do. Peace.
Says she wanna rock with it like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with it like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock with it like me.